Hello, welcome to Monodrew Plays Fallout New Vegas. I think it's part 18 now. I didn't think I'd be playing it this long, but then, that's what happens when you decide to play Old World Blues, I guess. Okay, let's get the game started. Oh, hey, Yuli Hot, you're here early. How are you doing? Testing one, two. Okay, yep, mic working fine. You had a good day? Right, let's see if the controller's on. Doing alright? Nice. Let's just make sure everything else is running okay. Gonna see if I can finish this DLC today. Probably not, because I don't have a whole lot of time to play, but I'll see what I can do.
Wanna push my buttons?
Ah, the light switch is flirting with me, of course. Because that's just something that happens in this bloody universe. What was I gonna do again? I've kind of forgotten. Oh, yeah, I have to still explore some areas, I think. You get some more audio samples. Alright, so somewhere in this little model village, it's an audio recording I need. Of course, it seems to be in there. Oh, wait, let me just adjust this mic a bit. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's probably amongst some of this crap. Oh, I think that'll be it. Sweet. Gotta tell you what, it's been a hot day here where I am in the UK, but I can't imagine it's gonna be hot at all compared to where you are. Does this thing fucking crash? Holy shit! Well, that's gotta be a record for the stream. Fucking hell. Oh, no, I'm not playing Stardew Valley. Get off. Whoops. Real. Been doing manual labor. Oh shit. Like. Oh. Just a second. Sounds like Stardew Valley's opened up. This is a very odd mix of themes. There we go. No, you're getting paid. Oh shit, that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask if it was your job or doing a favor or is it punishment? Right, let's see if I can get out of here without the game suddenly crashing.
Sneaking done. Writing now.
Oh shit. I probably shouldn't have walked in here. Fuck's sake, I didn't think I would be facing the giant scorpion. I really should have thought of that before I jumped into this room. Oh, favor, you had to move out of the whole bedroom. Oh, really? Oh. Like, helping people move. Alright. So far, I am not enjoying this drink too much, but I have a whole bottle of it to use, so I may as well drink it in New Vegas, so here's more sarsaparilla. You know what? I think I'm actually starting to get used to this. At least it's nice and cold. Well, since I've kind of forced myself in here, I may as well try and disable the giant scorpion. Not like I've got much of a choice. Oh no, they're just getting a new bedroom tile. Oh, what? So just totally remodeling the place. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you helped them out. That was cool, yeah. Oh, speaking of sarsaparilla. Well, you're a good friend.
Hit boy lights on.
Oh, pardon me. Right, okay, I'm gonna start making a separate save file for this bit of combat here. Am I still wasting away at Minecraft? I haven't as much for the past week, just because I've been kind of busy at home. But I've still got my setup, and I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Last thing I did there, I decided I keep making new houses. I don't know if that's just a normal Minecraft thing. Because at first I made like a little house on an island, so it's surrounded by water for protection. Then I made one underground. Then I decided I'd make one under the water itself with like you know, glass walls, so it was like I was living in an aquarium. And then last time I played, I decided I wanted to make a mountainside house. So I just keep making houses. I guess that's, I don't know.
Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Guess that's just my thing. Quite like my mountain house, actually.
That's all.
Maybe I should put it on at some point. Ugh.
Time to fight.
You know what really sucks? I have like no healing items.
Bad guys dealt with.
Should play on stream sometime. It's not a bad idea. Maybe I will. I'm not sure how busy I'm going to be this Saturday, and I don't really have a stream planned for Saturday, but if I've got some spare time, I could probably throw it on just for a couple of hours. Just as like a chill stream. No, I need that NCR money, thank you very much. Okay, so there wasn't much in here. Okay, at least I seem to be able to sneak around the rope with Scorpion, that's nice. Damn, I think I am developing a taste for this. I kind of want some more. Plus, I'm also thirsty because I've done a little bit of cardio this evening after work. Plus, I mixed this syrup in with a slightly different ratio. I think this is a bit nicer. 15 mils of syrup to a pint of carbonated water. Oh, can hack the turret. That's a good idea. Okay, it's not that. Not that. Oh, plus I'm off next week from work, so I do want to do some like active, fun things with my time off, but maybe I should at least spend the first day or so just lazing around. So maybe I could put on Minecraft. Okay, that's 3. Okay, it's not that. It's not that. Not that. Buildings. Nope. One. See, it can't be that. There it is. For you. Oh, damn. Got the Robo Scorpion nearly half health, and I haven't even hit it with any of my weapons yet. That's kind of cool. I should probably just hang around in here, though.
Time to fight.
Well, that thing's been hitting me with rods. I didn't even know this. Ooh, 6 stim packs. I'm gonna treasure those. You have minor radiation sickness. At least it's only minor. Probably just a little bit of bleeding from the gums.
Was that all?
Shit, maybe with the two of us fighting it, it shouldn't be, might not be too bad.
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
Okay, that does not seem to be doing anything. That's weird. What else can we hit it with? Eh. May as well use some of these bullets. Using Benny's old gun. Hey!
Bad guys dealt.
Huh. I liquefied it. Well, that went a little nicer than I thought it was gonna. Well, smoother, I should say. Damn. Ends up being a very small pile. I'm guessing we need to get up there. So use our sonic emitter and take down some of the force fields. Oh, well, we wouldn't have been able to open that one anyway. Reminds me,
Lights on.
I need to up my science skills. Wine. I don't know why I'm crawling around being cautious. It's dead.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Oh, the suit likes to mess with me. Sarsaparilla. That reminds me. Ah. Sehr gut. Well, didn't expect to be seeing him this soon. But let's face Dr. Mobius.
Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps?
That'll be
It's
nice.
just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
I'll save it for later.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-terrific thoughts and ideas when those chalky talents are zipping through my brain.
Yeah.
I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations. Although
You know exactly what I was expecting.
really, that implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting. Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be.
Why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. The anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way.
It says nuts, but all the scientists
You're the
are.
most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Exactly, I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is is here, safe with me.
I need my brain back.
Do you? And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to you.
Well, let's go and talk to my brain, believe it or not.
Well, well, look who finally dragged themselves in out of the wasteland. And where have we been? Crawling through pits of radioactive muck again?
Are you my brain?
Ah, lovely. Figured that out, have we? Would you like a cookie?
No need to be sarcastic, I mean your own brain is a slightly odd event.
Yes, well, believe me, the opposite is equally true. Good lord, have you bathed at all since they pulled me out of you?
Hey, Cosmos, how you doing? I remembered to look at the right camera this time. Yes, because running around careful, bizarre signs, experience hygiene is a top priority.
Well, I see sarcasm hasn't eluded you. Fine, perhaps now isn't the best time.
Let's have some
to explain the
sarsaparilla.
principle of the thing.
That goes boom boom whenever I join your stream. Well, I want to get that checked out by a doctor, but thank you. Gotta take good care of your hearts. Lord knows I don't take good care of my heart. I've had an awful lot of fried chicken the past week. At least I'm on point today. I had paella for dinner and it was delicious. Why are you such a dick?
Well, that's a fine how do you do. Me, a quote, dick, unquote. As if I'm the one responsible for the way you carry on gadding about the wastes. I'm not the one that makes us clamber around Technus-infested ancient vaults or go charging off to New Vegas on missions of ill-conceived revenge. And have we forgotten who got us shot in the head and buried in a shallow grave? Do you think I enjoyed that little moment?
Of course you're responsible, you're my brain.
I most certainly am not. I'm the seat of all reason and logic in our little partnership. All those feelings that motivate you, that sense of righteousness and that rush you get when you help someone, do you know where those come from? Glands. They come from glands. Free of the tyranny of your ape-like and primitive endocrine system, I can see how foolish your motives are.
You're supposed to most of those glands unless you're arguing that my thyroid is to blame.
Well,
I'm arguing with my fucking brain.
complex system of biofeedback and other things I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Admit it, you're just as glandular as I am.
Oh, all right. Perhaps I am, but at least I'm logical about it.
What the hell did Mobius get a hold of my brain?
After the think tank extracted me from your skull, they fell to bickering amongst themselves. I'm sad to say we were quite forgotten about. Dr. Mobius saw an opportunity to
Oh, by the way, Cosmos, are you having a good day? I didn't ask. Yet.
I don't know. I'm afraid the trauma of our separation rendered me quite insensate. I didn't come around until I was safely ensconced in this tank. I'm quite sure whatever he did was highly scientific, though. Well, as long as you...
Don't you want to be reunited? I thought you'd be happy to be back in my head.
I'm not going to lie to you. The prospect is definitely not that appealing. Look at it from my perspective. Here I have peace, quiet, and safety. Well, barring the odd rogue scorpion. In your head, I've got poison, radiation, grisly injuries, and biological functions. Do you know how much more you can get done when you're not constantly looking for places to urinate? It's quite a lot, I can tell you.
Happy to see you. Ah, thank you very much. Happy to see you too. And he is right. Urination can be a pain in the arse. Especially when you really need to go and there's nowhere to go. Anyway, let's try and convince our brain that we want it back. If we do have the option to not take our brain back and just go on the rest of the game without our brain. What about good things? What about cool breeze on your cheek, the smell of food, love? I can see your point. What can I do to make this a fair compromise?
If you want me back, we need to establish some ground rules. First, showers. Second, regular checkups. Regular, mind you, and from a reputable doctor. That Julie Farkas woman, for example, she seems to know a thing or two. Third, you need to listen to me more than your hormonal choir and genitalia orchestra. Promise me that, and you've got a deal.
Fine, you got a deal.
Really? I didn't expect you to actually agree to that. I'm afraid that was a bit of a bluff, really. I'm not going with you.
So why, you'd rather just stay here and never leave in that tank of whatever that stuff is?
Well, certainly there might be some things I miss about being ambulatory. We have seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast unknown. Helios 1 coming back online. Jason
Actually, I haven't
Bright
quite
and his
finished that.
followers launching into the
And you
vast
already said
unknown.
that one.
Helios 1 coming back online. Jason Bright and his followers launching into the vast
Uh-oh. Something seems to have crashed.
Helios 1 coming.
God damn it. Maybe we should just kill Mobius.
Electrons attached to the neutron. The neutrons attached
I gotta fucking talk to him first.
to proton.
God damn it.
Yo! I'm running out of floor space for my couch.
Right, let's talk to the brain.
Dr. Klein or Dr. Burrows?
Well, well. I
Alright. Hey, Yuli Hout's back. Right. So I'd rather stay here. Isn't it true that you only feel this way because you're lacking those hormones?
I suppose you're right. That does call certain assumptions into question, doesn't it?
So in an impasse, you can't feel what I feel, and I can't think the way you think.
Indeed, quite the conundrum. How do you suppose we resolve it?
I think we have to trust each other and acknowledge that we aren't complete if we're separated.
I suppose there might be some advantage to that, yes. There's a chance that the reintegration would create some improved synergy between us.
So, what'd you say, Brain? Join me for some wild adventures?
Well, I suppose you've convinced me well enough. I'll rejoin your body if that's your final decision. Unfortunately, before we... Even if I could settle myself back in your skull and we would have to make use of Dr. Klein's lab, and I rather doubt the brains are inclined to share.
They promised to post back, yeah, the ones that did what they wanted, of course.
And you believe them? Really? I know you were recently deprived of my fabulous advice, but... Really? Once I'm delivered into their clutches, they'll find a way past the radar fence and the whole Mojave will be their playground. And that is assuming, of course, that one of them doesn't take a fancy to our body and decide to slip his own brain into it instead.
You pardon me, I know you don't want to let that happen any more than I do.
Well, I suppose I do miss those endorphin rushes when we save the day. All right, what's the plan?
think tank won't hold up their bargain. We'll make them. Let's go.
Right. Look out, think tank. I suppose now that we're reunited, you'll want to fill your torso up with those other meaty parts to think. Personally, I think your upgrades are quite a bit better. But now that I'm with you, the sinks... Right then, off we go. Clyde will be in for a nasty shock when he realizes the pacification field won't work on a mind and body reunited.
Alrighty, we're gonna go and kill the scientists. Right, what should we upgrade? Yeah, our science is a tad low. Yeah, let's up our medicine as well. Oh dear, I do apologize. I've been coughing a lot this stream. Let's knock up repair the 70. Oh, sweet. We have a bonus. God, even some of the basic ones might not be a bad idea. Damage. We could increase We could increase some of our attributes. Yeah, let's do that. Strength. Lockpick and energy weapons, explosives. Perception, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I see you and your brain reached a compromise. How pleasant. I hypothesize after the indignant frequencies my receptors had recepted, such a partnership-based conclusion would be low on the likely scale.
My brain told me the think tank needs to be stopped. Can you help?
If I recall, I had a plan that was working, whatever it was. I don't think it reached fruition. I would recall fruit if it had happened. I wasn't trying to kill them, just keep them out of trouble. What was that plan? Blast. I probably wrote it down on the floor somewhere.
What was the plan you had?
Something ingenious and needlessly complicated, I expect. I may have already told you and forgotten it. I forgot I had forgotten pencils until one day I found one.
Any tactics I could use to attack the think tank?
That will be difficult. It would be like fighting 5 scaled-down versions of me that have better depth perception.
Not really, you can just brute force
They
it.
have an arsenal of vivisectors, brainial beams, and a rather nasty ray that can make your atoms do a happy dance. If you could survive those highly improbable odds and ends, then deceasing them is definitely an option. Although I doubt killing them would do anything except make you feel better. Or let you brag to other humans about your primal violentness.
Anything I could do to stop them that doesn't require violence?
Well, you could try and appeal to their humanity. That's a tired cliche. And really, when they were humans, they weren't very good humans.
Any suggestions how to make them change their minds?
Well, there's many things they have forgotten, sitting in their bowls. Friendship, the thrill of discovery. Love, masturbation, the usual.
Well, I'm not jerking them off.
Brain, I am certain there is something you can spark with it. A wise man. Or if not, you can... Then you came along, and bravery and or desperation trumped that little idea. Back to the drawing board, I suppose. Or is this the end? Hard to tell.
Scare them, how?
Oh, tell them I'm still alive. We had a nice chat, and we agree on a few things. That's true, isn't it? Or you could kill me and lie about it. Either way, it would be interesting.
Don't tempt
And
me.
if you are partial to lying and deception, well, you could tell them a ludicrous lie. The more over the top, the better. That's my experience. They're more than a little gullible. Better make it convincing, though. Or it'll be the dissection table and vivisectors for you. And if you speak of me, please try and make me look good. I am Dr. Mobius, after all. Not some lab assistant teacher's aide.
I can't fix your monitor, but you're getting ghost reception. I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes. That feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon Mentats break.
That's mildly disturbing. Don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast your threats to the think tank?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho... Indeed. The goodbye part of our little chat, then. Goodbye. Please mind the equations on the floor.
Alright, well. Unless we can find something worthwhile to do, we are probably just going to kill the think tank. My goodness, that is a large robo-brain. Ooh, I'm taking that Fixing Things magazine. Yeah, he probably doesn't need any more Psycho. Proton X. Sehr gut. Hey, more sarsaparilla. That reminds me. Alright. Trying to grab the microfusion cells. Oh, it's a lot of mentats, and I am taking all of them. And I don't even use them, but I can sell them. Yeah, that must have been the think tank fellas at one point. Alright. I think that's might have been enough. Yeah, let's head on back. We didn't do too badly there at all, huh? Well... Actually, yeah, what's my skills now? Cool, energy weapons bumped up a bit. Lockpicking's 84, I'm getting there. Alright, let's try and convince the think tank. If not, we might just have to try and kill them all. Nope. Need to make sure we're prepared to finish this once and for all. Let's equip one of our better weapons then, just in case.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite.
I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain.
I'm not hiding my brain over. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place. A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
I'm leaning towards killing them. You think I am the lobotomite? No, for my skull houses the brain of Mobius. That's a Doctor Who story.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There's no way Mobius would condescend to step inside you. Besides, there's no way such a thing could be accomplished. It's impossible. Stunt. You are lying. No, you are not. Your heartbeat, perspiration, all excessively confident and sure of yourself. Why would you reason with that maniac? He'll destroy us all.
Maybe you should confer with your colleagues first.
Nonsense. Confer, colleagues. Those are two words I do not recognize.
Dr. Klein, I must intersect. Please, do not harm the lobotomite.
I'm not going to harm it. I'm going to dissect it until it's dead. Why the sudden intersection, Dalla?
I cannot stand a sweet breathing organism breathing in and out to suddenly not breathe.
Works my charm on her brain.
Alive. For study. Slow study.
care? Fine. Are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a COMBAT drill in forever. I don't think we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to. Releasing the WOMBAT was not the plan, O, so get off my voice box. Silencing opinionators. Why are you acting like this? You've never refused to commit necessary surgery before. And this lobotomite needs its surgery.
If only we could understand it.
No speech, but there's no room in my vocabulators for friend and lobotomite in the same sentence. The very concept, revolting. Perhaps you are irradiated with camaraderie radiation. We have chems for that. We can save you from your emotional addiction. Why am I even listening to you fools? The determinators are greater than the hesitators, so hesitators, be quiet. We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you, lobotomites. We don't wish to fight you, so surrender your brain, now.
You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Or, I think you're past your lobotomy.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
This one looks pretty tough.
Well, looks like talking didn't get us anywhere.
Blast it with her radio beams already! How do you fire this thing?
Dr. O's dead. Dr. Boris.
I will unleash the incredible power of our atomic...
Have a stim pack.
Oh, thank you, suit.
Injecting stim pack.
incredible power of our...
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Wait, how many stim packs do we have? Oh, she's probably used them all, hasn't she? Fuck's sake, suit. Ah, right. After this, I am putting you away and not using you again. Let's have some sarsaparilla. Ugh. Okay.
No more stim packs.
I want to ride on the Eagle bus.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an Autodoc suit. I can't give you anything for that injury.
Alright.
No more stim packs.
Behold the power of science!
Big little teddy bear.
This is getting a bit desperate.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autoduck suit. No more stim packs. No more stim packs.
Okay. Guess we're just gonna be eating all the food. Oh. That's not a bad thing to have. Let's have some right away. Oh, do we have anything that increases our energy weapon useless? Like, yes, we do. Oh yeah, and we have humans we can eat.
We're out of stim packs. Maybe you'd be better off with an autoduck suit.
There goes Dr. Dala.
Who
No.
do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Doesn't matter, they're about to both be
Cessation
dead.
of hostilities complete. This one looks pretty tough.
Ah, it is done.
Cessation of hostilities complete.
It is finally done. Unfortunate, I would rather they have lived, but, you know.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others.
Nice.
Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
Dr. Mobius continued his research undisturbed in the Forbidden Zone. As much as he had attempted to create better scorpions, he tried the same with humanity, with considerably less success. These failures didn't bother him overmuch. Once the rush of mentats wore off, he forgot he had failed in any event. After all, the bright young mind who had come to visit him in the Forbidden Zone had already exceeded his expectations.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22.
God, of course the appliances have their own story.
In its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal. saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt.
Of course.
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy, except he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place.
I want a Muggy.
Left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind Diode Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence. It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names much too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 continued to scan for the subject and the stealth suit prototype long after the test was over. Frustrated and unable to find its lost technology, X-13 expanded its network of laser tripwires, sensors, and robo-brains out across Big Mountain. This glittering blue light beam forest cleanly bisected anything that entered its depths, slicing them into small segmented parts for easy disposal.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy. humiliating last moments, as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, Old World blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was Old World blues, and New World hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Ooh, foreshadowing. Hey, lost the brainless perk. Again, the big brain. Okay, obviously I didn't gain the big brain perk right there. I'm stumbling over my words. Your brain's back in your body, but some of the advanced your head still cannot be crippled, but you're only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved. Alrighty.
Might I be safe in the assumption that matters with the think tank have been satisfactory?
Please, please, please tell me you stomped Dr. O's brain into a fine paste. Did he squeal? Did he beg? I hope he begged. Who's the flatware bitch now? Oh! Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down.
Well, it looks like we've finally finished Old World Blues. You know what? I think I generally do better with the replacement spine and heart, so I think we can let that go.
With the brains dealt with, soon we can spread our...
Alright, well, we can finally leave Big Mountain. Let's see, got to have the transponder somewhere. Well, look who's back in the Mojave at last. First things first, we need to pick up Boone. We ain't going anywhere without our special guy by our side. Probably hanging around Novak.
How you doing?
Is it time? I'm
Alrighty. No, we're not doing that right now. I'm sure, let's head to Helios 1. Why not? Just gotta talk to the idiot, and I forget what the rest of the quest is, but if it's something we can do quickly, we'll do it now.
Yo. Trouble is, most of the... And that place has some... They want me to make an omelet, but... There's these 2 terminals outside. Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, it needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Alright. Let me just... Can't remember if we can get in from out here, actually. Maybe you can't.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
Ah, I forgot I was wearing that suit. We should probably equip ourselves with something else. Yeah, so far, looks like we're gonna have to go through the base to get in. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume we kind of have to go around. God, they're forcing us to speak to that follower, aren't they? Nope. We can just walk right past them. That's cool.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Alright, let's arm ourselves with, I reckon the Satanite glove might be a good one.
Bad guys dealt with.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hack this terminal. Destruction. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. No. Oh, damn it. Gotta try and get in here. Mistrusting. Damn it. Come on, let's try and get done before 9 if we can. Okay, so 8 letters out of examination will match this, so we're like super close. It's 5 letters. Oh, that's it. Hey, Boone. Well, dude, let's head up there. And since we've already disposed of all the enemies, this shouldn't be too difficult. Sarsaparilla. God, honestly, I might have some more sarsaparilla after I've jumped off this. Oh, hey, you the heart. How you doing? I've just finished the Old World Blues DLC. I'm actually going to be heading off soon. I just want to try and finish this little mission that's been outstanding for a while. And then next time I stream New Vegas, I might try and finish the game.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
I keep forgetting I am wearing the fucking stealth suit that talks to you. Ah, don't be sad. Hey, I like the Fallout games. I like New Vegas. It's gonna be interesting to play something else though. I just need to choose what I'm gonna play next. I was thinking maybe Firewatch. Well, looks like we did it. I just realized we could have fast traveled from up there. Damn it. Oh well, that's a few minutes wasted. Whoops.
What can I help you with?
Yo.
Don't know if there's anything else to do with Helios 1 now that we've finished this.
What is it?
Well, I think we're gonna save there. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but hey, we finally finished Old World Blues, and I guess if we need to level anything up, we can always go and explore a bit more of the Big Empty again, grab some stuff. But I think we're getting very very close to the end of New Vegas now.
Are we being watched?
Yes, by me. Anyway, yeah, so next time I stream this, which is probably going to be Sunday. No, not Sunday. It'll be Monday unless I stream on the weekend. I haven't decided what I'm doing the weekend. If I have a lazy one, I might stream this and mess around on Minecraft for a bit. What you playing on the next stream? Well, the next stream, I said, on Saturday, got some spare time. I might mess around on, like, Minecraft for, like, an hour, like, a couple of hours. And I might even see if I can finish this on Saturday, and then means next week I can start a new game. But we'll see. Oh, anyway, I'm going to head off now. I want to thank you all for watching, either live or on repeat. I want to particularly thank the people in the chat, Yutihod and Raider of the Cosmos. And, yeah, next time I might be finishing this game, so I will see you all then. You all have a good evening, look after yourselves, and stay safe in the wastelands. See you later.